Hello, good evening. Email automation. Hi, this is John Ruman. If we have not met before, I'm an international business coach and consultant helping you achieve the best in your life and business. Today, we're talking about email marketing with automation and onboarding. So it kind of hopefully makes sense to you. Hey, good evening, Cube. Good to see you, man. So it kind of probably already makes sense to you what automation is, but I'll explain onboarding in just a minute. First of all, if you don't use email now, you need to. So if you've been following my videos about this topic, I hopefully have reinforced it into you that relying on Facebook being around forever and relying on YouTube and relying on Instagram and relying on this and relying on that, those are channels. Purely channels. Have you ever had, if you've ever made a YouTube video, there's an option in a program that I use called TubeBuddy, which has a share button. And this share is literally like a 10 to 15 options of various channels. YouTube is one. Obviously, it's being shared on YouTube, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram didn't work, obviously, but Pinterest, Tumblr, to name, there's probably, again, 10 more. But the point is, it's a channel. What you're looking at me right now won't be around in 5 years. It'll be totally different. So if Facebook exists in 5 years, you'll be wearing virtual reality glasses. Let me say this to you right now. You will be walking around. John will be standing across from you and will have a 3D fake high five, and it'll freak you out as much as it'll freak me out. And we'll literally be in a room, right? But I don't think it'll be Facebook. I think it'll be another company. I think Facebook is gone in 3 years. John's prediction right now. Now let's get into email automation. So the reason I bring up all these beautiful channels and the fact that they will fail, it is a guarantee. They will not be around in the form they are today. These channels are limited. Their life is, they're not immortal. So because of that, they must be a leverage point for you to get them onto email. So your entire intention for whatever you're doing with any sort of social media and physical, if you're anyone who's out there, anything that you're doing should be getting email addresses. That's more valuable than money. Why? Because that email address equals money. You think I'm crazy? I am crazy, but I'm also knowing that email is that valuable. So understand, email is what you need. Leverage the channel. The channel doesn't matter. The channel will change. Get used to it. Accept the fact that change is the new constant, okay? Automation. So let me tell you about automation now that I've hit that hard. Automation is where you put someone on an email list, and the email program will periodically say, welcome to my email list. You are amazing. I'm amazing. And now we're able to chat. Email 1. A day later, hey, I want to just say hi again. I want to take you walk through. Have we met before? Let me introduce myself. 2 days later, hey, we haven't met. I'm the founder, as you saw yesterday, a couple days ago. Here's my company. Here's what we do. 2 days later, 3 days later, email 4. You see how there's a system of these? That's an automation or campaign. Every single person who sees this ever, please invest the time in you, invest the time in your future, and invest the time in your company, your business, whatever it is. Trust me, I don't care what you do. The world needs you. The world needs authentic you to express yourself. And the best way to do that is channels like social media, but emails direct. I write you an email. You're like, John wrote me an email this morning. Morning, John. How you doing, my brother? I'm like, I'm good. Okay. Hi, Nicole, my sister. Good to see you. So you must create a onboarding process. Here's what that is. They don't know who you are. They're like, hey, John's this crazy dude. He has kind of a bald head. He sometimes has a beard. Other times he's clean shaven. He seems to wear nice shirts. What's his deal, right? They sign up and then they see a series of emails from John that I've done once, and they can go out for months, months. And they automatically get set up when I send them to this person. So that is onboarding and automation. So onboarding could say, what are the steps for becoming a client? Well, first you got to sign this, and then you got to do this data form, and obviously I need to get paid, and then this, right? And if you have a tech thing, you got to walk them through logging in, make sure they're comfortable. That's onboarding. So email automation and onboarding should be definitely what you're doing. And let me give you a couple quick tools. So I like to keep my meetings under 10 minutes. So let me give you a couple onboarding tools. A very popular one is MailChimp. I personally stopped using it. No offense, those who love MailChimp, it's great. But I use something called MailerLite, M-A-I-L-E-R, like the word mailer, and then L-I-T-E, which I just found more intuitive. So I switched from MailChimp to MailerLite. Use whatever floats your boat. Most of these are free up to a certain amount of subscribers that you have on your list. So it's not going to be a big deal anyway. I mean, even if you're starting and you have a fairly sizable list of a couple thousand, it may be 10 US a month. Not a lot of money. But what they allow you to do is create an automated process. So when someone signs up for this list, then they get this series of emails from you, which is exactly what you want. So your job is to invite them, give them a tremendous amount of value, welcome them to your tribe, and then love them up so much that when you offer something of value that they actually want to exchange for money, they'll buy it. It's as simple as that. And then there's something called channels. And a channel, if you're unfamiliar, is, so let's say you have a newsletter, big event, email. Everyone gets on that, good. But they signed up for your email class. Let's say you have an email class, like I have this email marketing class thing, right? They sign up for that. They get emails specific to that tiny little niche that they signed up for. Why is that so valuable? For example, those who know me and know my stuff, I do a whole bunch of stuff. I get requests and I'm very passionate about serving in as many ways as I can know that I can provide good value. So I'm always doing a lot. Because of that, I have many niches going on. So people are on many channels, each with their own email campaign. So with that, for example, if you're on this email marketing workshop, email niche, you get those emails specific to that. They're not emails about, I just did a men's retreat last weekend. You're not getting emails about that unless you wanted emails on that. And the only way for me to find out is to sign up. Okay? So make sure you have a program that allows you to have automation. Make sure you're using onboarding with everything you do. And last but not least, and I didn't bring this up because it just came out a moment ago, is you need to segment. And segmenting is giving the niches, the pockets of specificity that you're targeting, their own voice. So whatever you send to them, they're like, thank you. Otherwise, they're like, man, he's sending me crap. I don't want his crap. Don't do that. Make them be like, I love you. You're the best. So have that response, because then they'll honestly anticipate the emails. And the ones that are salesy, they're like, great. I want to support you. I know you're not purely in charity at this point. So let me tell you about the email marketing workshop. If you're on this, or those who are on Instagram, you don't see it. Sorry. But what you'll see on the bottom of the page, it is Saturday. There's 1 day and 13 hours left. And it is at Bell Park. No website. Yes, you can, Nicole. You can do it without a website. Yeah, so you can do it on the website. MailChimp, again, look at MailerLite first, M-A-I-L-E-R-I-T-E. So it's Saturday, Val Park, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The investment 600 TT. Message me here. Message me wherever you're seeing this, please. But let me know any questions you have. And for those who have not yet signed up, you need this.